Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Chocolate Game. I'm here, my sidekick is here, and so is our guest. Let's get started. Who do we have on today's show?
Today we have one amazing content creator and just overall entertainer, Jennifer Kassir.
I can't wait to hear her story.
Absolutely.
But before we get started, let's give a shout out to our sponsors, Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR. Fade Life Clothing is a unique clothing line in Atlanta, Georgia, geared towards those who love intoxicating style.
And BCK Online is a digital online magazine that keeps you in the know and up to date on the lives of young entertainers, rising stars, parents, and much, much more.
And Link PR is definitely the missing link to your success in the entertainment industry. I'm glad Fade Life Clothing, BCK Online, and Link PR are all back for another season. Now then, go grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always,
enjoy the show.
Jennifer, welcome to the show. We're glad you could join us for an episode of Just Taco Game.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you having me.
Thank you for being on. Let's get into it. All right. So you are an influencer and musician. Tell us how you got started in the industry.
Yes, for sure. So I have been pursuing the entertainment industry since I was a child. So I always knew this is what I wanted to do. Actually, when I was 10, I started my first YouTube channel and I would always post because I wanted to be like the next Jenna Marbles. I don't know if you guys know who she is.
No, I was about to say,
But-
who's that?
Yeah, it's crazy. Back in the days, she was the biggest YouTube star. And so I remember because of haters. So I had a lot of haters. I was young and I actually used to let haters affect me. Not anymore though. But I started YouTube again in high school, but it failed, of course. I kept flopping and then I started again in college and of course I succeeded because I decided to really be consistent and I really committed. So I did YouTube. And I chose a niche that I ended up I don't want to say getting bored, but I kind of don't like sticking to one thing. I was doing reaction videos and actually I did Indian reaction videos. So I was reacting to Bollywood movie trailers and and Punjabi artists. And I got really interested in the Indian culture. So that was very fun. I got recognized by Bollywood stars like Tiger Shroff and all these amazing like Punjabi rappers like Emiway. Pardon me, my voice.
Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
And so yeah, my journey started on YouTube, but then I decided to leave and everyone got really mad. So I told them, sorry guys, I want to pursue TikTok. This is the new thing now. Like this is a shortcut, And I love comedy. So I'm like, sorry, I just want to do comedy. I don't want to react to other people's content. I want people to react to my content instead. I want to be the So got on TikTok in the beginning of 2020. And it's history from there, really. Like I started with nothing. I wrote down that I want 1 million followers in 1 year. I surpassed it because I would film. Yes, I would film every day. Like believe it or not, 8 videos a day.
Oh my God.
So yeah, so that's kind of what happened. It's been a journey online. And then you guys mentioned in music how I got started. So for music, actually, it was after blowing up on TikTok and like the end of 2021, I decided to put out my first song. And then I got a music manager because he was like, oh, this song is cool. He found me. And then we started building my music empire, I guess. And he told me, let's do a artist name for you. Let's do Jen Royale. Royalty lives forever. That's her slogan. And to empower women and just make people feel amazing. And so, yeah, that's kind of that. And just one point, I did start 3 TikTok accounts. So
Nice.
I do not like sticking to one thing. I'm a multi-hyphenate. So I started my personal one, Jennifer Kassir, and then I started the one that I really became known for called Miss Beanie. And then I made an Arab one called Arab Jen. So total following like probably 5 million or more. But yeah,
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That is, well, I know we're a follower, so.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, we'll get to your TikToks here in a second, but I want to talk a bit more about your music.
Yes.
How would you describe your sound?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm actually an alto. Like I have a pretty low voice, but I try to keep it high. A lot of the time I like doing softer sounds, like, I'd say my real sound and voice is pretty unique. I feel like I don't really sound like many artists. And in the beginning that really frustrated me because I was always telling my manager, why can't I sound like all these girls, like all these indie artists that have a really nice soft voice? Like, why do I have like a deep voice? And he was just kind of like, that's what makes you unique. So I feel like I'm still trying to find my sound. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm still working on that with my vocal coach and figuring out what I really want to stick to. So yeah.
That would be cool. I mean, you
Yeah.
could have like this hard edge voice. Like, you don't necessarily want to be fit into that mold.
Right. It's
Hmm.
unique.
Yeah, it's unique and have that kind of like Stevie Nicks or someone like that that just
Yeah.
kind of totally rocks out.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
Now, where do you find your inspiration when you're writing your music?
Yes. So my inspiration, well, my songs right now under Gen Royale, I actually did not write them, but I have written songs before and I do like writing. So it usually comes in the shower, believe it or not.
As all good things do.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah. Yes.
I think a
Even
lot
for
of people's,
content. Mhm.
yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of people's content comes from
That's
the
the shower.
shower.
Right. If you could dabble in any other type of genre of music, what would it be?
Ooh, great question. I think about this often actually. I'm in pop right now, but I would say pop rock or because going full rock, it's kind of tough. I've tried, trust me. So I'd say pop rock and R&B.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
Mm.
have the voice for R&B for sure.
Definitely.
Ooh, thank
Absolutely.
you.
So, what has been the one thing about the music industry that has surprised you the most?
Yes. So I'd say what surprised me is how small the industry really is. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone seems to have mutuals. For example, if I met a producer, he usually knows other producers I've worked with. And overall, a lot of people just know each other. I mean, that's like every industry, but I just never knew how small the music industry was.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Absolutely. I think all industries are
yeah,
like kind of
even
small.
like the music, the acting, it's just everybody
Everybody
knows
knows everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Tell us about your new single, Killer.
Yay! My new single, Killer, is all about going after what you want. In the song, it talks about a girl going after the man of her dreams, but it can also be taken as chasing the life of your dreams. So it doesn't really have to be about a partner, but it's just a motivation song. And it was written by my manager, Rob Dallas. We wanted people to feel empowered when listening, and we also wanted it to be a song you can dance to and jump to. So essentially, it's really just a party song, and it was inspired by, the early 2000s kind of vibe. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. You know, as we know, you're big on TikTok. Tell us what your favorite thing about making videos on the platform is.
Yes. My favorite thing is seeing the laughing emojis in my comment section or when people tell me I'm funny and that I make them feel better. It's really always been about the people and making an impact in their lives. So I love creating to see their reactions mainly. I also do enjoy the process. It's really an escape for me as well when I film fun videos because I make myself laugh too at times.
That now, speaking of making yourself laugh, that's perfect segue into my question. Out of all of your TikTok videos, which has been the one that you can still look at over and over and crack yourself up, and why?
Oh man, this is a hard one. I mean, considering I have 3 accounts, I've made
Right.
many
Right.
funny, like viral videos on all the accounts, but I have to say the one that really sticks out is a skit I did with my mom, and this was on my Arab account. So I told my audience, because I speak kind of to my audience, right? I always break the fourth wall. So I told my audience, I heard if you cut a plant with scissors, it'll make a noise, like the plant will scream. I know, like that sounds. So, so then I was like, okay, let me show you. So I showed myself cutting the plant,
Uh-huh.
and I did not actually expect this. A lot of people thought this was scripted, but it wasn't. We thought it's gonna be scripted, but it turned out like naturally happening. So my mom made a noise when I cut it, and I freaked out. I literally thought the plant made a noise because she so
Awesome.
yeah, and I jumped, I got scared, and so yeah, that like did really well. It went super viral, and yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Okay, so I'm
awesome.
gonna have to go find your Arabic account so I can see that video for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh my gosh, I do speak in Arabic on there. Also, my mom has a TikTok too, so we also film for her account. She also has over 500,000 followers because I got her into it. But yeah, so
That's
So cool. That
awesome.
is so awesome.
It is.
It's really cool
thank
when
you.
like mothers and kids do things on
Yeah.
social media together.
It
It's
is.
Yes, yes.
How do you see the industry evolving in terms of both music and social media platforms like TikTok?
Yes, so I think we're gonna see both industries get even bigger. There's gonna be even more stars rising, and I think eventually people might start demanding more long when it comes to
Right.
content creation. We already see this happening. I think the short form will still keep growing, but I'm already kind of starting to see YouTube make a comeback with long form. So I think TikTok will keep allowing people to make even longer videos. Right now, we can go up to 3 minutes, but I think eventually it'll get longer. And then live streaming too, it's going to keep expanding. I already see the rise of it. They've been pushing live streaming a lot, and it's a great way to make money too. Like, I've been seeing that. And then for music, it's kind of hard to predict, but I do feel like a new genre will rise to the top. And hip hop, I feel, I might be wrong, I feel like it's kind of slowing down. Okay, I might be wrong, but I don't want to say fully dying, but I am hearing people are saying there's going to be a new genre that's going to take over. So we will see. I don't really know. And I also do feel that Middle Eastern influence is rising in the music industry, which is amazing because I'm Arab, and I think we're going to see more of like Arab pop songs take off.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
so.
more of like Arab pop songs and they're Asian.
Asian, yeah.
There's
Yes.
this
K-pop and J-pop.
yeah, there's this
Yes.
group. I don't know if you've seen them, EXO, I think.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea what the girl was saying, but I was jamming so hard, and I was like, "Yes, let's follow them, follow." So I
Yes.
agree.
Yeah, I agree,
I agree
definitely.
with you wholeheartedly.
Wholeheartedly.
Yes, and I love K-pop. I love like European and just like cultural music.
Exactly. And I
Exactly.
think there's like on TikTok when the gentlemen do the line dance, the draka or the dra I'm
Oh.
probably butchering it,
That
so I
pronunciation.
apologize if that's over. But every single video I have to stop and watch over again and stop and watch over again. So I agree.
Yeah, I agree as
Wholeheartedly.
well.
Yes.
We're going to go on a quick commercial break.
Jennifer, would you stay around for some fun?
Yes.
All right, guys, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Welcome back, guys.
If you're not downloaded the Anchor.fm app,
Do it.
do it. Start making a podcast today. Let's get back into the show.
The fun round.
All right. What is your favorite city and why?
Ooh, I'd have to say Los Angeles, the city I live in, because the weather is perfect. It's almost always sunny, and I do prefer the sun. I also like that it's the heart of the entertainment industry, and there's many opportunities to network and meet amazing people. However, I have been to St. Petersburg, Florida, and I have to say it's my second favorite because it's so peaceful and the people are very friendly, like more than here. So they'll legit talk to you randomly and give you compliments. So yeah, I don't know if it's a
That's
boring
cool.
answer, like, oh yeah, LA, but
No, I
I
love LA too.
yeah.
Well, I like Florida, but I've never been to St. Petersburg, but Miami.
Oh,
Oh
yeah, you love Miami.
yeah.
Ooh.
I love LA too, but
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, what is your favorite food?
Ooh, I like rice and chicken, hands down. Like, I usually eat rice and chicken with Greek yogurt. I mean, I'm Arab, so
that sounds
literally,
good.
Right. That does
yes,
sound good.
it is. It's super good. I mean, I'm Arab, so anything with meat, I'm all for it. But also pizza, because I'm a dairy addict. So yeah.
Okay, so
I
when
love
we
pizza.
come
Yeah.
to LA, we're coming to your house for dinner, right?
Yes.
All right,
All
it's
right.
on.
If you could collaborate with any artist, who would it be?
So I'd have to say there's this upcoming artist named Natalie Jane Sings, and she actually went viral on TikTok recently, and she's super talented with an amazing voice, and I just know she's going to be a huge star one day. I know it. So I would love to collaborate eventually.
Well, hopefully it'll happen soon.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I know you said you do pop music, right? But
Mm.
what is your favorite genre of music? Is it still pop or do you like something else?
I actually like EDM. It's my all-time favorite. Ever
Oh,
since I was young, I went through phases. So it shifted from dubstep to EDM. And I also do love rock and metal, I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, EDM always really sticks out. And then if I have to rank them, it would be EDM, pop, European, and Latin pop. I love Latin. Actually, my first single was Latin pop.
Oh, that's
that's
cool.
cool.
So you speak
Yeah.
Spanish too?
I took Spanish classes for over 10 years, but unfortunately, I'm still not very fluent. I just know how to say a few things, like voy a comer pollito porque es muy delicioso, stuff like that.
Oh, you go, girl.
Yeah. I have to laugh. I've been taking Spanish all my life. I'll get there one day.
One day,
One
one day,
day.
we are
Yes.
all hopeful.
One day.
Yes, one day, hopefully.
One day. But now, like, I've been a rock and metal head all my life.
Yeah,
Oh
me
my
That's my favorite
gosh.
genre.
totally.
Yes, I love it. It's like you release so much stress and it's amazing. You really feel alive.
Right.
You really do.
You really do.
You do. You can just like bang out in the car, and
Yeah.
people are looking at you
Yes.
strange, but you really
Yeah.
don't care.
You really don't care.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
If you could work with any comedian, who would it be?
Definitely. He's wonderful. Like, I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that man.
Steve Harvey's hilarious.
He is
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're gonna travel. So if you can travel anywhere, where would it be?
It would be Greece. It's been my all-time
Ooh.
yes, it's been like a destination I've been wanting to go to for a long time now. I actually went over the summer to a convention. It was actually like a Christian convention and so it was like Greek Orthodox and we were surrounded by Greek people and I would believe it or not, I had never seen that in my life. Like seeing the Greek culture, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is beautiful." So I really
Right.
want to go.
Oh
I
yeah,
would love to go to Greece too.
me too.
Yes.
Absolutely.
If you could take 5 things to a desert island, what would they be?
Ooh, okay. So it would be my phone to capture photos and videos, a huge bucket of water because I barely drink water, so it'll last me a month, and then and then a lighter because that sounds important,
Yeah.
even though I'm terrified of using a lighter, and a long dress because I mean, I can't you guys said 5 things, so it's like if I bring 2 pieces of clothing, that won't work, so
Right.
long
Right.
dress, in case it's cold.
That's true.
That's
And my inhaler because I got asthma, and if I have to run away from something,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
You
important.
want to be
You want to
safe.
be prepared.
Exactly. You wanna be
Yes.
Yeah. Be prepared.
those are good.
Those are
Five
good
good
ones.
solid things.
They are.
Yes.
Now, if you had any superpower, what would it be?
Ooh, so this one took me a while to think about every time I'm asked this question. Um, it would have to be reading minds because even though that's kind of heartbreaking because if you read someone's mind, like judging you,
Right.
but I feel like I'd probably do better in business because I would know how to navigate conversations, like selling certain things.
Exactly. See, Jennifer,
Yes.
you are the first guest that we asked this question to that agrees with me. That would totally
Yes,
be
she
my
always
superpower.
says mind reading.
Yes.
Always.
Always.
Even though you don't want to really go up in somebody's brain, that would be
Yeah,
perfect.
That would be perfect.
it would.
You are my new best friend. Sorry.
I mean, there's
Jennifer
an
has
easy
kicked you
there's
off.
an easy
Yes.
way to counter mind reading. Like just
That's
think of
so
some very
funny.
annoying song in your mind and just think of that over and over and over. So when they're reading your mind, they'll just be like, "Oh no, never mind."
Oh my gosh, yes. Imagine.
Play
Oh my
Baby Shark
god.
on loop in your
Oh gosh,
mind.
no, please don't do that.
Okay.
That's funny.
Well, yeah,
That would drive me insane.
exactly.
Me
What is your
too,
favorite
me
TV show?
too.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, One Tree Hill. I love One Tree Hill. Like I watched it when I was a middle school girl and I still love it.
I can't. I've seen it. I've seen a couple of episodes, but I don't think I've seen the
Mm.
whole thing.
I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like when you watch the first season or the first few episodes, you're kind of like, nah, like this seems too I don't know, deep and dark or I don't know, a lot of people don't like it for some reason that I've talked to,
Uh-huh.
but it's legendary. I mean, it's a really long show. I think it was like 8 or 9 seasons, but it was so
Oh, wow.
worth it.
That
Yes.
see, Kind of like what Game of Thrones. It was like what,
8
seasons?
seasons? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I gotta see that. Believe it or not, I've never seen it. I know,
Really?
it's
Oh,
shocking.
Wow.
I know.
Please, 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 please binge when you have time.
When you have time.
I definitely will.
Okay, so similar to that question, what is the one song that you can never get tired of hearing?
Ooh, so I'd have to say All I Do Is Win by DJ Khaled.
I love that song.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good
That
one.
is a good one, yeah. All right. You have one person to give a shout out to. Who is it and why'd you pick them?
Yes, so it would have to be my mom, Lena Kassir. I love her, and she's also a creator, like I said, on TikTok. So I want to give her a shout out on her account, Lena Kassir.
Okay, so we have something to tell Miss Kassir. Ready, Gabe?
Yeah.
All right.
Hi. All right.
I love that.
What is the one piece of advice you would give to kids who want to be in this industry?
So there's a lot of things I would say, but one of the biggest things I'd say is do not compare yourself to anyone. It will wreck you mentally and physically. You have to embrace who you are, and it's easier said than done. Like, it's the most cheesiest thing to say, but I mean, you gotta try your best, because trust me, like, you will not survive in this industry if you compare yourself. And one way that I've learned how to do that is literally on social media, blocking anyone that makes you feel bad about yourself. Fill your
Right.
social media with positivity, and like only follow accounts that lift you up. And I know that some people don't want to do that. They don't want to unfollow certain people, but I think that, when they say the eyes are the windows to the soul, like, it's really true, because what you consume and what you're looking at can really affect you. So,
That's
yeah.
true.
That's true.
You're right.
You're right.
That's great advice.
That is great advice, yeah.
Thank you.
In addition to all that you have going on, what's next for you?
So there's also a lot, but I would have to say that I do have my movie that I'm working on with my friend who's a director, editor, and he's doing the screenwriting. It's actually based on my TikTok character, Miss Beanie. So I have that. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna dive deeper into my character, because on TikTok I'm very like surface level, and a lot of the time people ask me, who is this character? Why are you like that? Are you actually like that? So yeah, we're building a deeper character, and like a deeper story, and giving her more depth. And we're gonna be animating. It's gonna be half animation. We're animating my sidekick, toy
that's gonna be
parrot. I have a
awesome.
parrot. Yes, so that's gonna be cool. And then I also building my skincare line, LA Bodies. We're launching even more products soon, so I have that. And I'm working on an EP. So yeah, and then obviously just mainly focusing on my mental and physical health.
Wow,
Wow.
you have a lot
You
going
have a lot
on.
on
That's
your
awesome.
plate.
Thank you.
What is the one thing that you want our audience to know about you?
Ooh, so one thing I would say is that I really truly care about my fans. Like, I do anything for them. They mean the world to me. A lot of people take their audience for granted, and I feel like I have for sure in the past too. But I mean, when they tell me they love me, I want them to know that I truly love them a lot more.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. My final question, where can people find you on social media?
So they can find me on Instagram. It's Jennifer Kassir, and my link tree has all of the information and all my TikTok accounts as well.
All right, Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you, guys.
Did you guys enjoy the show? I know we did. Thanks to Jennifer for joining us today. Make sure to check out her TikToks and music. And speaking of music, to play us out, here's Jennifer with her new song, Killer. Peace out, guys.
Baby, me and you, we could party. You know what I do when I enter your body. I'm gonna make you feel things you never felt before. I'm gonna leave you on the dance floor wanting more. So what you wanna do? Tell me, baby, I'm coming through. I said, I know I'm a killer, baby. I came here, boy, just to drive you crazy. I came here from outer space, and I was sent here just to give you a taste. You know how it go, how it go. better try. I know you need it, I know you need it, you ain't gotta lie. Baby, we could have a whole lot of fun tonight. Me and you, we could party up in the sky. So tell your friends, boy, you fell in love with an alien. I'm the one you want, yeah, I'm better than all of them. So what you wanna do, baby, we could go anywhere. I got a spaceship that can take us there. I swear, I said, I know I'm a killer.